Have you ever caught yourself translating every word from your native language into English before you speak? It slows you down and makes your speech sound unnatural. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. And today, we're going to fix it. I'll show you a technique to help you think directly in English, not just translate. We'll break the process into 4 simple stages, each building your confidence and fluency. By the end, you'll be able to form thoughts in English naturally without that exhausting mental translation. Ready to start thinking like a native speaker? Let's dive in. Stage 1 is all about building a solid foundation. Think of it as laying the groundwork for a magnificent structure. Without a strong base, everything else you build on top will be unstable. Start small and gently integrate English into your inner world. Make it a comfortable, familiar space where you can experiment and grow. Think of your mind as a cozy room, and you're slowly adding English furniture to it. Take a moment right now. Look around you, wherever you are. Start noticing the objects that surround you. Now the key is to name what you see in English. Chair, desk, window, phone. At this stage, don't worry about constructing perfect sentences or complex grammar. The focus is on building your vocabulary and associating objects with their English names. Just label objects and colors as you see them. It's like giving everything around you a new English name tag. Blue sky, white wall, green plant. This simple yet powerful habit rewires your brain. It helps to create new neural pathways, allowing you to connect objects directly to their corresponding English words. This way, you're effectively bypassing the need for translation in your mind. Do this everywhere you go, while making coffee in the morning, while getting dressed, or even while commuting to work or school. If you encounter a word you don't recognize, don't let it stop you. Jot it down in a notebook or on your phone and look it up later. This is a great way to fill in the vocabulary gaps that are most relevant and important to you. The ultimate goal here is to make English the default language for your thoughts, at least when it comes to describing your immediate environment. You want English to be the first language that comes to mind when you see something. Consistency is key. Practice this exercise daily, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. The more you engage in this practice, the more automatic and natural it will become. It's like training a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Soon enough, you'll find that when you see a chair, the word chair will pop into your head instantly, without any conscious effort or translation from your native language. This is a crucial first step towards achieving fluent thinking in English. By making English your mental default for everyday objects, you're paving the way for more complex and nuanced communication. So, why not try it right now? Take a moment to look around you and silently pick out 5 things that you can see. Then, in your head, name each of those things in English. If you find yourself getting stuck on a particular object, don't get discouraged. That simply means that's your next word to learn. Keep practicing this simple technique, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you build a strong and reliable foundation for your English language journey. Once you've mastered this stage, we can move on to the next exciting step, turning those individual words into meaningful sentences. Now that you're comfortable naming things, it's time to narrate your actions in English. Describe what you're doing as you do it. I am making coffee. I am putting on my shoes. Use simple present tense sentences. Don't worry about complexity. Focus on consistency. Narrate your morning routine. I wake up, I turn off my alarm, I get out of bed. This practice helps you internalize English sentence structure and grammar naturally. If you don't know how to say something, make a note and look it up later. That's real, relevant learning. Try narrating out loud when you're alone. It boosts confidence and connects thought to speech. Turn idle moments into practice, waiting for the bus, cooking, or walking. The goal is to keep a steady stream of English thoughts, even if they're basic. Over time, your sentences will become smoother and more complex. Don't worry about mistakes, just keep going. The more you narrate, the more natural English thinking becomes. Be patient. Fluency is built through repetition. Make English your constant mental companion. Next, let's make your thoughts more interactive. We've reached stage 3, a pivotal point in your language learning journey. This stage is all about simulating real conversations right inside your mind. It's about creating a mental playground where you can experiment with English, refine your responses, and build confidence, all without the pressure of external judgment. Think of it as your personal language lab, always available, always ready for you to explore. The key here is to actively engage with yourself. Start asking yourself questions, simple at first, and then answering them in English. Don't worry about perfection. Focus on fluency and getting your thoughts out there. This isn't about reciting memorized phrases. It's about thinking in English, processing information, and responding naturally. For example, a simple question: what should I eat for lunch? You might respond, maybe a sandwich, it's quick and easy. Or perhaps, I'm in the mood for something warm, so maybe soup. Beyond immediate needs, plan your day in English. Ask yourself, what do I need to do today? What are my priorities? You might think, I have a meeting at 2, so I need to finish the presentation beforehand. Take time to reflect on the past, even just the recent past. Ask yourself, what did I do yesterday? What did I learn? What could I have done differently? For instance, I watched a movie. The plot was interesting, but the acting could have been better. Don't just dwell on the past. Imagine future plans and possibilities. Ask yourself, what will I do this weekend? Should I relax or be productive? You might think, I should visit a friend. It's been too long. Crucially, practice forming questions in English. This is a fundamental skill, and internal practice helps you get comfortable with English grammar and word order without the pressure of a real-time conversation. It allows you to experiment with different sentence structures and find what feels most natural to you. Don't just describe situations or events, debate them, reason through them, and express your opinions even if it's just to yourself. Ask yourself, do I agree with this statement? What are the arguments for and against it? You might conclude, yes, I agree with this because it makes logical sense and aligns with my values. This kind of internal dialogue actively prepares you for real conversations by building your confidence and sharpening your ability to articulate your thoughts in English. It does this by making common question and answer patterns more automatic, reducing hesitation and improving your overall fluency. Don't be afraid to make mistakes in your internal conversations. In fact, embrace them. Correct yourself, experiment with new words or phrases, and push the boundaries of your vocabulary. Think of your mind as a safe space, a judgment-free zone where you can practice and refine your English skills before venturing into real-world interactions. The more consistently you engage in this internal dialogue, the faster and more natural your English responses will become, leading to more confident and effective communication. Remember to start with simple questions and scenarios, and then gradually build up to more complex thoughts, debates, and hypothetical situations as your confidence grows. The goal is to transform your internal monologue into a vibrant dialogue, a constant stream of English thought and expression. With consistent practice, your mind should be buzzing with English conversation, ready to tackle any real-world interaction with confidence and fluency. Now let's put it all together and see how this internal practice translates into real-life scenarios, making your English learning journey even more effective and rewarding. The final and perhaps most empowering stage is mental rehearsal, a technique used by athletes, performers, and now, you, to master real-world English conversations. It's about creating a vivid simulation in your mind. This involves actively preparing for real situations in English before they even happen. Think of it as a dress rehearsal for your life in English. Let's start with something simple. Imagine yourself ordering food at a restaurant. Picture the scene, the smells, the sounds. Play out the whole scene in your mind, the initial greeting, confidently stating your order, responding politely to questions about sides or drinks, and even handling potential issues like an incorrect order. Visualize every detail. Now let's move on to something a bit more challenging. Practice job interviews, a crucial skill for career advancement. Anticipate common questions like, tell me about yourself, a chance to highlight your strengths, and why do you want this job? Prepare a compelling answer that showcases your passion and skills. Answer each question in your head, focusing on clear pronunciation and confident delivery. Pay attention to your body language in your mental simulation. Next, rehearse making plans with a friend. A great way to practice casual conversation and build relationships. Imagine the conversation, are you free Saturday? Let's see a movie. Think about different movie options, discuss showtimes, and even plan where to grab a bite to eat afterwards. Now, let's expand your horizons. Visualize travel scenarios, from the mundane to the unexpected. Picture yourself confidently checking in at the airport, smoothly asking for directions in a bustling city, or effortlessly booking a hotel room over the phone. The key to success is to make your mental rehearsal as vivid as possible. Engage all your senses. Really picture the setting, the faces of the people you're interacting with, and the natural flow of the conversation. The more detailed your mental image, the more prepared you'll be in reality. If you get stuck during your mental rehearsal, don't get discouraged. Simply pause, quickly look up the unfamiliar word or phrase, and then seamlessly continue the scenario. This targeted practice not only builds your confidence but also effectively prepares you for real-world interactions, making you feel more comfortable and in control. Repeat these scenarios multiple times until they start to feel natural and effortless. The goal is to internalize the language and responses. The more consistently you rehearse, the smoother, more natural, and more confident you'll become in real-life conversations. You can use this powerful technique for virtually any situation you anticipate encountering. The possibilities are endless. Think about upcoming doctor's appointments, routine shopping trips, important business meetings, or even casual encounters with neighbors. In essence, you're strategically combining all the previous stages of your English learning journey: vocabulary, grammar, listening comprehension, and cultural awareness. You're weaving together individual words, constructing coherent sentences, practicing realistic dialogue, and understanding the broader context of the conversation. Mental rehearsal serves as the crucial bridge, seamlessly connecting your theoretical knowledge of English to the practical reality of living and interacting in English. Make mental rehearsal a regular part of your English learning routine, and you'll inevitably notice a significant drop in your anxiety levels and a remarkable rise in your overall fluency. Ultimately, you're not just passively learning English, you're actively and strategically preparing yourself to confidently and effectively use it in the real world, transforming your life and opening up a world of opportunities. So, let's wrap up this empowering stage of your journey and get you ready to confidently use English in any situation. You've learned 4 powerful stages to train your brain to think in English. Start with words, move to sentences, practice internal conversations, and rehearse real-life scenarios. Consistency is key. Just a few minutes a day will build lasting habits. Celebrate your progress, be patient, and trust the process. Share your journey in the comments. What stage will you start with today? Thanks for watching. Keep practicing and see you in the next video.